All right.
What's
Tech
down?
and Tater Santana, what's good?
What the
what's
fuck's
poppin',
poppin',
B?
man? You heard me? What's
What's
good? Vlad TV shit. What up?
You know, I guess Maine was supposed to be here today, but there were some situations.
Yeah, he had a lit emergency. He had to turn around. He was on his way though. You know, he was down here last time. We were supposed to get the shit together or whatever. But you know, we got to do another one. That's all that mean. You heard me?
Hey, man, shit happens.
Yeah.
All right, so I think a lot of people heard about y'all from that Trump video.
Yeah, that was the most like when that shit went viral, everybody was, you know, just coming at a nigga. Like a lot of people was with negative shit though.
Right, because I think Maine was the one that was holding the big ass gun, but you were also in the video, right?
Yeah, I had me a nice little, yeah, too. Macaroni, my favorite gun. You heard me? Mac 10, you heard me? Mac 11, one of those.
Mac 9, something.
Oh, they was props too, by the way, Vlad.
They're all props.
Yeah.
Okay, so why did y'all decide to do that?
We was shooting a video. We was shooting a video to our song Ain't No Coming Down, and just out of nowhere we just pull out his phone, got the recording, freestyling and shit. Everybody got the bucking them up and bucking and shit. We was, I don't know, that shit just happened like that. And like as soon as he uploaded, that shit just went crazy. We ain't think that bitch was gonna go viral. We ain't know none of that shit was gonna happen. And like,
Okay,
yeah.
so you guys make the video, didn't really think nothing of it. You upload it, and it starts to go crazy. Like, what starts to happen in the beginning?
Just like first Academic picked the shit up. When DJ Academic picked the shit up, the motherfucking police come the next day on the same block, you heard me, and check all us for warrants, see if we got any guns and shit, but it was too late then, you heard me. But after that happened, I think Young Dolph post that bitch. A couple of rappers post that bitch, and this bitch just went viral. Everybody just kept posting the shit, buku comments, and it was just up from there.
Okay, so it starts to go crazy. It goes viral. But then, well, first the police try to roll through, you're saying, and they try to check everyone for warrants, right?
Yeah, but the real, like, everybody thought that shit happened the same day, but that happened the next day. The police ain't come through over there till the next day. Like that, I think the next day, that was when DJ Academic picked it up. I think it had hit like 100,000 on main page, 100,000 views or some shit. Then DJ Academic picked that bitch up, and that's when the police came through and fucked with a nigga.
Okay, so when the police came through, did they end up arresting anybody, or they just
They ain't
searched everybody?
They ain't arrest nobody. They just checked us for warrants, told us they was gonna be back, and this and that. And when the second time when they came back, that's when they got Maine and took him to jail and shit. They arrested him, and they ain't even find him with no guns.
Okay, so we reported on this. So from what I understand, after y'all posted up the video, they managed to see the serial number on one of the guns.
Yeah,
Is that right?
That's what they say. That's what they say. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they say.
Yeah, they could tell the media anything.
Okay. Because the way it was reported, they were saying that there was a robbery at a pawn shop.
Yeah,
And like
at a pawn shop.
50 guns got stolen, and that was one of the guns.
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
So Maine gets arrested.
Yup. And what? Say what you.
Then what I mean,
All right,
clearly
boom.
he's out now, so what happened?
He get arrested, and when he get arrested, the Secret Service questioned him about Donald Trump and shit, and was like, "Oh, Donald Trump coming down here next month. We got a tip that Spider Gang want to assassinate him. All this stupid ass shit, like and talking about we fucking like you fucking with ISIS, asking him all these questions, and after that, we went bonding him out, and you know." The bond wasn't high. That's how I knew that shit wasn't gonna stick. All that shit getting thrown out now, them gun charges and all that shit.
Okay, because if they really thought that he wanted to kill Trump, the bond would have been like 100 million or something.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They was taking that shit for a joke at the same time. They was laughing. They was like, Maine told me, like, when they was questioning him and shit, they was like, man, I really thought the shit was funny. Whoop the whoop, but they thought it was serious, so we had to come. I know for sure Trump seen that shit. I know for sure he seen that shit.
So can you say how much was the bail?
It was like 23,000, but you only had to pay like 12%. So
Oh, so you're talking about 2,500 you get
yeah, it wasn't shit. I went cashed them out the same day I went got them out that bitch. You heard me? On some gang shit.
Okay, yeah. So clearly they were. I mean, with a $23,000 bond, they weren't serious. They don't really.
They
think
really
he's
just
with
wanted.
ISIS or anything else.
They
like
really
that.
wanted just to get him and let him know, like, don't say nothing else. Like they said this specifically. Don't say Donald Trump name and war in the same sentence. Don't say that you want to go to war with Donald Trump and you want to kill him. Don't say no shit like that. They like, y'all can say fuck Trump much as y'all want, but don't say nothing like y'all was gonna kill him. And this was before he was the president, so they must have knew he was gonna win or something. But
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't really threaten a president-elect. Period. You know, they're gonna take that seriously because once you start running, you have the Secret Service with you already.
I done seen people threaten a lot of fucking presidents though. Obama all the time.
So Maine gets bonded out. Does he still have pending charges, or is it over now?
He got a charge of codeine. He got that's all they found him with was codeine, some syrup. So that's the only charge he fighting in it. That shit ain't serious neither.
Yeah. Well, I checked out the music, man. Y'all really spitting for real.
You know what I'm saying?
Like fondue is my shit.
Fondue, yeah, that's what up. Hey, that's like when we perform that song, the fucking crowd just go crazy. Like in the South, anywhere we perform that, we acapella that bitch, the crowd gonna go crazy. But that beat though, I think is that beat too. Shout out to Black Amal, he did his shit on that motherfucker.
No, I mean it seemed like y'all really been taking this seriously for a while.
Shit, yeah, we been fucking with it for a while. You know, we was with No Limit for a little while or whatever, and but we've been doing this shit forever. Like me and Maine, we've been doing this since we was in middle school. Like we really that's when we first met at Broadmoor Middle, and like when we met back up in life with the rap shit, and we were supposed to do a mixtape together. We end up naming our group after the mixtape, and that's what it was. We made a group and shit like that, and it's just been like this ever since. You know what I'm saying? But he a solo artist. I'm a solo artist too, but it's just like this how we coming right now. You know what I'm saying? Like